Hello there everybody, my name is rickkmurray and welcome back to my second episode of my 2018 trip in Japan. In today's episode we are going to be visiting some gardens to see the autumn leaves, going to the otaku lands of Akihabara, visiting a hedgehog cafe, taking a lift into the sky and walking down a street full of colours and fantasy. Because I'm still on Australian time and my internal clock is an early bird while Amber's isn't, I decided to go for a bit of a walk around the area to give Amber a bit of time to wake up and to see if I can find us some breakfast to bring back to the hotel. Once Amber was awake, we decided to make our way to the Tokyo Imperial Palace, which was just down the road from where we were staying. When we arrived to the entrance of the Imperial Palace, we noticed the doors had just opened up. So we went through security, and these are just some of the sights inside. Once we were done here, it was time for us to make our way to Akihabara, which wasn't too far from our current location. So we boarded a train and made our way to Akihabara. After a bit of exploring, we decided to grab some lunch, but I recommended we try out a maid cafe. The maid cafe we went to was a ninja-themed cafe. Now, sadly, we weren't allowed to film inside the maid cafe, but I think it's safe to say Amber, being the introvert she is, found it really, really awkward. And to be fair, so did I. Since we only had dessert there, we went out looking for a proper meal and came across this Gundum Cafe, which wasn't too bad, but again, we couldn't film inside there either. After we had our proper meal, we spent the rest of the day just looking around Akihabara and exploring all the cool stores within the area. Akihabara is known as the electronics and camera capital of Japan. Every corner is a store selling various otaku things ranging from anime, pop culture, as well as various techs and gadgets. However, it wasn't always this way. During the Edo period, Akihabara was known as Aioi. This is roughly around the 16th and 18th century. The area was mainly for lower class samurais, and was known to have regular fires and fights on the streets. In 1869, one of the fires destroyed the area. One of the buildings that had burnt down in the fire was replaced with a shrine which would guard against future fires. The spirit of the shrine was Akiba Daigongen. The word Hara, which means plain, mixed with this name, and sure enough, Aioi was changed to Akihabara. After the Pacific War, Akihabara became the center of unregulated deals in radio components. This sure enough evolved into a legitimate business in other electronic appliances and devices. It wasn't until the 80s when Akihabara became the hangout for Tokyo otakus, which led to Akihabara becoming the hub it is today. If you'd like to see a more detailed adventure through Akihabara, you can check out my 2017 Japan trip after this video. But let's fast forward to the next day. With the new day starting, we were against the clock as we had to catch the Shinkansen to Kyoto at the end of the day. To start off the day, we decided to venture out to Minato to visit one of Tokyo's biggest wonders. We decided to take the main tour all the way to the top. The tour comes with a translation smart device with headphones, which translates what's going on around you in your native language. The entire tour talks about how the tower was built and the vision the constructors had when building it. Once you've finished with your history lesson about the tower, you take a very small elevator right to the top floor. From there, we were able to get some rather spectacular views. Now, originally, we were just going to visit Tokyo Tower and then make our way to Kyoto right after lunch. But Amber came across this video on Facebook.
Hawaii style. It means cute style. Think Hello Kitty. And I'm here with Sebastian, who's gonna...
So we thought to ourselves, well, we're here, might as well check it out. So we added that to our tour plans and we made our way to Harajuku.
Buy all these cute thingies.
I don't know.
Oh, please do not press product. Oops, I just touched it. I didn't mean to.
So, once Amber and I were done walking around Harajuku, we really needed to sit down somewhere to regain our energy before jumping on the Shinkansen. We stumbled across this rather adorable hedgehog cafe, where we got to feed and hold hedgehogs and essentially recharge, which was very welcomed by the two of us. The food and desserts at Harajuku was truly something to be remembered. However, there is a darker side to Harajuku. If you'd like to know more, I've put a link to a 12-minute video in the description below. I could tell you all about it myself, but researching for Akihabara and creating the motion graphics for that was more than enough effort I'm willing to put in for a travel video. Which is funny, because I'm gonna have to do it again for this very next sequence. If you're interested in visiting the Tokyo Imperial Palace, entry to the gardens of the palace is free of charge. Trading hours are from 9 AM to 4 PM, however do keep in mind that the Eastern Gardens are closed on Mondays and Fridays. They also stay closed from the 28th of December through to January the 3rd. Shinobazu Ninja Cafe is located in the heart of Akihabara. Just keep an eye out for a maid dressed in a ninja outfit, and they'll be happy to take you to the cafe. Trading hours are from 3 to 10 PM Tuesdays to Fridays, and 12 to 10 PM on weekends. The Ninja Cafe is closed on Mondays. Do keep in mind that most maid cafes charge by time. Prices for your time vary depending on your gender. For the first 30 minutes, it's 100 yen for women and 600 yen for men. Food and activities are paid separately. Tokyo Tower operates throughout the week with trading hours opening at 9 AM to 11 PM. Entry fee is 900 yen per person for the main deck and 2,800 yen for both decks. This also includes the tour throughout the tower. If I was to pick between Tokyo Tower and Tokyo Skytree, I'd have to say I personally prefer Tokyo Skytree. The main reason for this is Tokyo Skytree has a restaurant and its upper deck is way higher. However, its location isn't as centered as Tokyo Tower. If you feel like being fancy, you could visit Tokyo Tower during the day, then head out at night for dinner at Tokyo Skytree. Trading hours for the Hedgehog Cafe is 11 AM to 7 PM throughout the entire week. Prices for the Hedgehog Cafe starts at 1,300 yen or 2,500 yen for an hour. I would also recommend purchasing snacks to feed to the hedgehogs as well. If you'd like more information on all the locations that we visited today, detailed links are found in the description box below. Anyway guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. In the next episode, we'll be in Kyoto looking at the autumn leaves, and I hope to see you guys there. See you around.